Oh, straight PG. Go ahead, bro. All right.
Cheat on you, baby. I ain't got the refund. Oh.
Okay. Hello. Hello there. Y'all see my missed out in time. Welcome, blurs, nerds, everything in between. I'm your host with the most, Jay. Welcome to episode 42 of Blerd Talk. I got my lovely co-host here, my boys, my brothers from another mother. Y'all can go ahead and introduce yourselves.
First off, I'm so happy from the intro to be a lovely co-host. You know, usually I thought that would be reserved for women, but I'll take that. Thank you. What up, peoples?
Just Jay, man. That's all I got for today for this show because it's gonna be funny.
Of course. Oh shoot! I'm trying to post a joke and I messed up. God damn it! Where Scott just go?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
My guy.
Hope everything's okay.
I hope everything's all right too, brother. Oh, there he is. There he is. So, what were y'all going to talk about for 2 minutes?
Yeah, what cartoon was that?
No cartoon. I was just going to mention 2 weeks ago when we signed off, it was something I mentioned about the Giants and the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
No, even though they lost last night, I've been saving this trash talk for 2 weeks.
You get let. I mean, you can let it out. It was week one.
It was week one, and look, I'm not expecting Super Bowl or nothing. But I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you. For those that are familiar with WWE, I was doing my Seth freaking Rollins dance when they won. I was doing that the first 2 weeks, and then last night I was kind of sad.
You came back to reality, right? Like, you know.
Well, I mean, I was always somewat in reality.
Remember Inception, right?
It was like a mirage.
Yeah,
it was like
spinning.
It was like
the joint was spinning for a while. It was spinning. It didn't stop. Yeah, look. Shout out to the Giants. Y'all got better records than us. I hate my team right now, so I ain't even going. You know, I ain't even going to have a
strong word. You know,
hate is a very strong word.
Hate is a. I don't, man. Hate is the weight of a pillow right now about how I feel about my own darn team. So I need about 6 weeks of some consistency before I even show them some love. I love them, you know, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There are people we love. We need a minute. We need a break. You know, you step away. You get a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? You do what you gotta do. You don't still not love them. Yep, but you better. Like, not right now. Let me get my patience back. I love you again, but give me a minute. And that's how I feel about them right now. I need a minute because y'all is just
go get
not
some
right.
Air. You know, maybe instead of watching, football on Sunday, you probably go to a movie.
Yes. This is becoming a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is becoming a toxic. I need a break. I'm not saying I'm gonna cheat on you. I just need a break.
It's not you. It's them.
Yes, I need space. I need some space.
Well, since y'all talking about football, and I haven't literally turned on football since COVID started. Well, so Scott, I don't know if you heard. We're going to jump into some things before we get into the main topic in She-Hulk. And hold that thought because I want to show y'all something. I took notes this week.
Oh.
I took notes on She-Hulk this week. I took notes. I took notes on She-Hulk. Number one.
It's going to come like I did with the Snyder Cut.
Exactly. First of all, we got to acknowledge that Ryan Reynolds.
First off, I didn't see the last episode. I didn't see last week's episode.
You ain't missed nothing.
I'm pretty sure I didn't, but
I mean, yeah, you really didn't miss nothing. But still.
I caught up. I saw like 3 episodes back to back, and that shit was so difficult. It was so difficult. I finally saw the Megan Thee Stallion one.
Hold that right. Hold that. We got to get into some things first. First of all, Scott, I don't know. You may have not seen it. Me and Jason was talking about it. Ryan Reynolds has posted on his Instagram that Hugh Jackman will return as Wolverine for Deadpool 3. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Probably it's a short cameo.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
2024 was the date.
Huh?
MCU Universal. 2024 was the date.
Yeah, 2024 was the date. I don't think it's gonna be
They
little.
had to, Disney MCU had to get their little branded name at the top of the Deadpool sign.
Namor has confirmed that in Wakanda Forever he is a mutant, like he is in the comic.
The King of Atlantis.
I didn't see that part. What?
Mm-hmm. You didn't see that part.
Whoa, are you serious?
He said he's the king of Atlantis?
He's not.
Oh, he's not. Wait.
He's not.
So we're going to have a crossover? So Arthur Curry going to make an appearance?
What?
No.
What the? Wait, back the fuck up. Wait. So they got the part right that he's a mutant, but he's not going to be the king of Atlantis?
Correct.
Okay, I was happy. I was. Now, the rest of y'all did not see this, but I recently watched Morbius on Netflix. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Are
we going to talk about this?
We are. I have now. I'm going to tell you right now because Scott, I think it got lost in transition over the text message. But let me keep it 100 with you. Morbius was not a good movie. It was not a good movie. But it was better than Venom. It was better than Venom. It was better than Venom. That's all I'm saying. It was better than Venom. It was better than Venom. It was not a good movie. Jared did good, but it was written very bad. It was written very bad. It was written very bad. It was very rushed. The villain, I think the dude's name is Matt Stone, the dude from Doctor Who. He was a bad pick for that. Yeah, I just wanted to clear the air on that to let you know that I did actually enjoy Morbius. I was like, oh,
you can just make these statements, but you don't explain why. So and therefore I get more infuriated. You just make these statements. It's like the sky is purple and next topic. Like what the fuck? No,
I literally just gave you why I didn't like it. The story was very rushed. Like you could tell.
I know. Explain yourself, sir.
Okay,
why is it better than Venom?
It was. I do say it was more entertaining than Venom for sure.
Okay, and that's all, folks.
No, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. What else? I mean, I like Tom Hardy, but. Jared did a good job playing. He did a good job playing Michael Morbius. I think he nailed that.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he did it. Yes,
he did it. He did a good job playing a fictional character.
Yeah, yes, he did a good job playing a fictional character.
You know what? Now you're grasping at straws.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, he didn't have no dumb symbiote telling them stupid ass jokes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't.
Because a symbiote does not exist within the Morbius movie. So.
Oh, okay. Well, when he was trying to hide from people, he just didn't go up a tree and just hold on to the tree like this, hoping nobody don't see me.
So you're saying you liked him running and you know what? Okay. All right. Okay.
I like the way. Now they could have explained.
You like he was teleporting.
No, they could have explained that. I thought the dust was a cool feature. I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that was good.
Because bats actually teleport.
No, like you just said, it's a fictional thing. So okay. Stop being a hater.
I swear you pick and choose.
I just wanted to let you know, and I just wanted to boil your blood real quick with that.
Yeah.
Because, I really did. I did. Yeah. Now, I'm still, after weeks and weeks of trying to get everybody, I'm still on my hill about Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm still the only one on this hill, and I'm dying on this joint, shot dead. I'm bleeding out.
Morbius on Netflix, right?
Yes, it's on Netflix. And you can watch Morbius on Netflix.
What was the real quick? And I think I asked this question.
They got to drop the price a while ago.
What was the point of Tyrese in that movie?
No point. The same point.
I asked this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was completely no point for Tyrese. There was no point of the villain. Like seriously,
lower the price of Morbius and I'll watch it, man. They gotta drop the number lower. Than that.
I mean, watch it. I was like, ooh,
Netflix, that's too expensive. It's still too expensive.
I was like, ooh, and then the end with Keaton
Vulture?
and with Vulture. I was like,
why?
Why? Literally, I was like, why?
I YouTube that one.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see what the fuss was about.
And to be, it's nothing. It's no fuss. I don't know why everybody was
right in Vulture.
And then in the Vulture, and then what?
Sinister Six.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's the Sinister Six. Because he was like, I think we should form a group. And I'm like, well, you got to be talking about the Sinister Six at this point because
at the end of Morbius, he was a good guy.
Exactly.
So forming the Sinister Six.
And then I thought they was gonna probably like try to put Blade in here at some point, like maybe like make a reference to Blade. Yeah, that didn't happen. I mean, I was guessing. I mean, because at this point, Jay, just so you know, Morbius wasn't feeding off of plasma. He was feeding off blood. How he thought, we thought he was gonna be feeding off blood because it's kind of hard to explain plasma. But still, I'm thinking.
Wait, was he sucking blood from his hand?
What? No, he was not doing that either. He was full-blown vampire in that shit. He was full-blown vampire in it. Like, for those of you who don't know, in the show, Morbius, like, he had paws, suckers on his palms, and he would just hold your neck, and you were like, ah! But, yes.
Good old Fox cartoons.
I really wish they would have just hinted at Blade. Maybe if Morbius would have been like, I don't know, but somebody's been following me lately and he got like black sunglasses or something, I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. But they didn't make no sense of that.
So you're going to say somebody's following me with guns and the first thing about his appearance is he got black sunglasses.
He got black sunglasses and a high top fade. Whoa, it's Blade! Whoa, it's Blade coming in hot. But I took good notes on She-Hulk this week, okay? Because I definitely feel like with She-Hulk, I'm on the thing too. So I'll let y'all go first because I always go. So who wants to take the crack at She-Hulk first? Any takers?
I can speak on the episodes that I saw. I didn't see the last week's episode, but I saw.
Okay, I mean, you didn't miss anything with.
I saw episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay,
I saw the episode when she was speed dating. I saw the magician episode.
That was that episode. Yeah,
that was the same episode.
Yep, that was the same episode.
I saw the Megan Thee Stallion with the shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that was something. And,
like, what do you mean it was something? What do you mean by that?
It was something like it. You know what? Okay, you know what? It's no shit going. That shit was bad. Like it was.
I mean, it was definitely forced in. It was definitely forced in.
Forced, and then you know what? I purposely waited to the very end to see what all the fuss was about, and you know, going crazy. And I'm just like, really? A CGI twerking?
I personally liked it. I mean, that's me though. I personally liked it.
Hey, more power to you. Whatever.
It was definitely forced, but I don't see why everybody was complaining about it. Like,
complain. I mean, it was just more like it's one of those things. It's like that meme with that girl is just make that face like, why? It's just I'm just looking at like
she just won Megan a case and they decided to dance about it. That's it.
Yeah, you know what? Woman power right there.
I mean, she just got.
You just won a case, and you know someone impersonated you. Let's twerk just for the hell of it.
I mean, it was great. I loved it. I loved it.
I'm sure you did.
Yes, and you know me, CGI ass. No, loved it.
Okay.
Oh, but what else you got?
Is there anything else really? I mean, it was. Her with on a dating thing that was just
cringy.
It was very cringy.
I'm gonna get into my issue with that. Well, actually,
so really, and here's the thing: they made Jennifer Walters like so. I don't, and that's the thing I don't get. So becoming She-Hulk, she automatically has a perm because Jennifer Walters has curly hair, and then when you become She-Hulk, her hair is longer and it's straight. What? So radiation does that too. Radiation gives you a bigger bust, a bigger butt, and it perms your hair.
Yes, it does.
Well,
it's gamma radiation, Scott. It's gamma.
It's
Maybe
what?
it's gamma radiation. Of course it does.
Oh.
Of course it does. It's gamma radiation.
What? It's just no, when she stays in that form for a long time, I'm just like, this is potentially the future of the MCU and the potential future of the Avengers, and they're starting it off like this. I'm just a little flabbergasted, but
But what
let's hurry up and get through Phase 4.
What do you? So is it more that She-Hulk? What disgusses you about She-Hulk?
Disgust is a strong word.
Well, not
Just
disgust.
like
What do you not like about She-Hulk?
It just seems very cheesy, and it's MCU, it's Marvel, so I'm used to cheese, but when it's this level, it's like cheesy, and certain things are just forced that really aren't even necessary. And I'm just watching it. I'm watching it. It's like watching, I think Jay said something to this effect a few weeks ago. It's like watching paint dry. Like watching green paint dry. Like, it's like, why? It's just something happening on the screen. It's nothing that's like really captivating. It's nothing that's really like, that line was great. That line was funny. That action scene was amazing. She was, getting rid of the little gremlins because that was interrupting her booty call. I didn't feel anything towards it. I didn't laugh. I didn't chuckle. Not nan once. When she carried the guy, I think like the right side of my face lifted up like a half an inch. I was like, okay. But other than that, I was just like, when they asked the guy in the courthouse just about his relationship history, do you think Megan Thee Stallion would really date you? That was pretty funny. I think both sides of my mouth raised. That was an inch.
That was pretty funny though. That was pretty funny.
But yeah, nothing. It's not really well.
Javon,
written.
you tripping? But we'll get into that. Keep going.
It's not really well written, and again, I don't know if it's supposed to be well written. This is like an intro. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be quirky. It's supposed to be, just a superhero in the everyday world. So, and having everyday problems. So it may not be written so much like a superhero. It's a superhero in the real world, not a superhero, saving the world or going to different countries and fighting the bad guy. No, a superhero that's dealing with misogyny and sexism and just work issues. And that's what it is. It just happens to be somebody who's 7 foot tall and CGI. So that's what it is, and can probably punch through a wall, or can punch through a wall. So yeah, that's what it is.
Or she can punch me anytime.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So on a scale from 1 to 10, you just don't like She-Hulk at all. We talking like you at a 2?
From a 1 to 10, I really just, here's the thing with me. When I start a show, I liked it. I don't want to start a show and get invested in it and then get disappointed when they cancel it right when I'm getting like into it. So that's why there's a lot of shows that I hold off. And then sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong with them, lasting a long time. I was way off with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I started watching that and I was like, oh, this is all right, but let me not get too invested because they're going to cut this shit. They end up lasting, 6, 7, 8 seasons?
Like 8 seasons, yeah.
So now now I'm mad at myself, kicking myself because now I got to go back. And I was invested early on, but I stopped. That's the first. I think that and maybe Lost, but this is one of those shows that I was just like, you know what? It's part of Phase 4, so that's why I'm watching. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason. Like the Moon Knights and the ones that are just kind of like meh. That's the only reason why. It's because I know they are gonna be put together in some way, and it's gonna be a part of Phase 4 going into Phase 5, and I don't want to be left out. So I mean, you never know. The defeating the next big villain may have to single back to this one episode with her twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. We never know. We just don't know. But yeah, I'm invested, but I'm not invested because I like it. I'm invested for the long game type of thing.
I
So
tried to keep a straight face through that too. I tried. That's why I laughed harder because I was trying to let that joke go.
Okay, so She-Hulk is just not your.
It's not my cup of tea. It's really, and I'm not. And the thing is, I don't know whose cup of tea it would be. I really don't. It's not. I don't think it's a show for. I don't know. I really don't know whose cup of tea that it would be for. I'm really trying to think. Would it be for women that don't really watch comics or stuff like? Is it for them? Is it for the Gen Zers that
Marvel at this point isn't for anybody though. It's not. It's they have established themselves where they can just put it out. It ain't for anybody. I get where you're going with that, but I don't think She-Hulk was trying to reach a certain audience. I honestly don't think that. I don't think it was trying to reach a certain audience. I definitely get where you're going, but I don't think that was its purpose. Let me say that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If it's purposeless, why did they make it?
I mean, but do you really think it's purposeless? I mean,
do I think the character is purposeless? No. Do I think the way that they're formatting it and showing us on screen before they introduce her into something else is purposeless? Yes.
100%.
Okay. All right. That was wow. Wow. What a wow. What a hole. I knew exactly what you was talking about. Jay, before I let you kick it off, he talked about something in the dating episode, and I'm before I go into the new episodes, and just for everyone watching, this is gonna have spoilers in it. You was talking about the dating scene in that. So I will stand by my decision that there's a lot of man bad, and I hate to use that, but it's a lot. It's a lot of man, and let me clear this up before y'all. For a lot of people, let me clear this up, because almost every dude in the show, except the good lawyer that works with them, the sneakerhead dude. Everyone else is like a douche for no reason. Like for no reason. Like every man in there is like a douche for no reason. Like the dude who thought he was good enough to date Megan Thee Stallion. Like really? Megan Thee Stallion? Like he was like, yeah, I'm that arrogant. Like they really hyped him up like he's a douchebag. And I know a lot of people had a problem because, of course, in the dating episode, She-Hulk does a Tinder, whatever you want to call it, but she's on a dating app. But she uses She-Hulk. She doesn't do Jennifer Walters, her actual person.
She did Jennifer Walters
first, she got no hits. Right, she got no hits. Okay, yeah. But when she did She-Hulk, she got hits. So of course, she meets the doctor. Okay, and the doctor is supposed to be first of all, he says, you want to share some fries? First of all, I'm fat. Get your own damn fries. I'll buy them for you, but don't touch my damn fries. I can buy your own plate of fries, but don't touch mine. But at the end of it, she takes him home, and basically they get down to business. All right, let's just call it what it is. They get down to business. He wakes up in the morning, and let me just tell y'all. By this time, she's not She-Hulking no more. She's Jennifer Walters.
Back with the curly hair.
She's back with the curly hair.
Perm.
But let's talk about that spread she made for breakfast. I would have stayed for sure for that breakfast. That breakfast was looking scrumdiddlyumptious. Okay, I was like, damn, she gotta did it. I was like, bet. Okay, but he sees Jennifer and not She-Hulk, and he basically is like, yeah, that's not my cup of tea. So he hits it and dips. Like he don't even look at the breakfast twice. He's like, I gotta get out of here. He gives her the Heisman and he dips out. Here's my problem with that. I feel like if the date was going good, I mean, first of all, if I know it's fictional, it's not real, but if I'm on a date with She-Hulk, the first thing I'm going to ask is, hey, can I see how you look? How are you outside your form? Yeah. Now, if she tells me she's something like the Thing and she does, this is her form, okay, that's it. I got to accept it. But everybody was like, oh, and I'm not saying everybody, but on Twitter, everybody was like, "Oh, here's typical man activity," and I'm thinking to myself, well,
I mean,
a real dude. Now I have heard horror stories of like women on dates and like how the dude was like, I'm not gonna get the check and all that. But I definitely feel like if he was gonna go home with her, I would have been like, hey, can I just see your real form? Okay, can I see who Jennifer Walters is?
Okay, let me address that real quick, and I'm not gonna, because I have a prime example of what you're saying, like that relates to real life and not a CGI character. But I'm not gonna do that because. Are you talking about the time we went to the bar and the girl asked me for a drink and I told her no, she called me a fat bitch? Are you talking about that time? You remember that time we went to the bar in DC? Oh, I thought you was going to talk about that time. I'm about to say. I was pretty embarrassed. Oh. No, but just that it's to me, and you just bring that up. That's just seems like lazy writing.
Yeah.
It seems like, oh well, he didn't want her as this, but he liked her as this. Even though she's come out in the public as
right.
I think this was after saying that they're the same person.
Yes, agreed.
So that reaction in the morning didn't make sense because they're one and the same.
She's not even changing her personality as She-Hulk.
Exactly.
She's not
in person.
She's not.
So that's just making it seem like men, or at least in that universe, or just men in general, or whatever, are just
douches,
dumb douches, lazy. That's lazy writing. That could have been written like that to be funny and just be like, ha ha, the regular Jennifer Walters got nothing and She-Hulk
has everything, right?
Yeah, then that could have been, but like if people that want to look deeper into see this is how men act. No, that's lazy, right? Let's just be real.
And I'm not saying, but on Twitter, that's what it came out. Everybody was like, "Oh, typical man. That's how men act." But I hate to say it, but it is almost like every episode, every man that steps into the episode has no training, no common sense. Even how they treat women.
Say ridiculous stuff just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it. Even like the dude, right? Even like her boss. This one episode, she was talking. He was like, "No." Like the way he cuts her off is just kind of like mad disrespectful. And I'm like, who acts like? I mean, not saying people act like that, but Jesus, like every dude. Why does every dude have to be written like this? Like I said, the only saving grace is the dude who's he's the lawyer too. The dude who was doing the little dance. He's cool. But
and also, just so you know, he's a guy. He played Prometheus.
Yes. Yep. Yes, he did. Yes.
Adrian Chase.
Yes.
There you go.
But go ahead, Scott. Jay. I know you had some thoughts too, because for those of you who don't know, Jay was basically tossing She-Hulk up to the game. He was like, "This is it. I'm not watching it." So, do you still feel like that, Jay?
No. I don't feel that way.
Oh, I feel like it's about to be worse.
I feel worse.
I knew it. I was like, it's going to be worse. I said I knew it. Oh.
I give Scott credit. He did a great job of being the semi-good
Ming said, of course your fat ass will stay for breakfast. Of course I would. Who wouldn't? It's breakfast.
Scott did a good job of being a semi-good cop. So this is where I step in.
Okay.
The complete bad cop. I am Denzel. Look, man. Look, the junk trash, bro. All the deep diving, it was cute. I love the man bashing. I wish I cared. It sucks so bad. I don't even care. Women empowerment, I don't even care. It's a sitcom. I don't even care. It's trash, bro. Let's count the ways. Episode 4, that's the magic, right? That's the dating, right?
Yeah.
Y'all already discussed that episode. I ain't gotta go no further into that. I mean, come on. What the hell was that, man? Okay, and then her breaking the fourth walls are complete trash. She breaks the fourth wall at the end of the episode because Titiana was suing her, and it was like, I'm being sued.
Who cares? I do feel like the other ones are kind of legit because She-Hulk can actually, she breaks the fourth wall in the comic book, but I do feel like that one with the sued, like maybe in the first, she was like, don't expect this to be a Wong show. I was like, okay, all right, that's cool. I like that. Okay, but go ahead, continue.
Trash. Anyway, where's the wrecking crew? That's right. They found.
I'm sorry. Those construction people. Oh my god.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to episode. Let's go to episode 5 where she's being sued. I don't remember a damn joke that was funny. There was one thing, Scott. You said your smile inched like a little bit on one of the jokes. One did for me too. When she walked in the courtroom and Titiana said, "Oh look, it's Shrek," I did a little twinkle right there. I was like. That's the first smirk I did for 5 whole episodes. Outside
God.
of that garbage, that's the Meg Thee Stallion. Let me tell you about the Meg Thee Stallion, John. I saw the outrage on social media. It sucked so bad I didn't even care. It wasn't even worth tweeting about. It ain't even worth mentioning. Here today, gone tomorrow. The CGI looked terrible on the twerk too. They CGI'd her ass too, by the way, to make it look like she had more ass.
Yeah,
trash.
You can tell.
Wait, who? Megan or
no?
CGI?
She-Hulk. Yeah, Megan. She already got it. They don't need to CGI nothing on that thing.
Episode 5, none of the jokes are hitting. None of it is funny. The messaging they're trying to put on there is not interesting. There's no entertainment. It ain't even about it not being like a typical
This man got
MCU.
a paragraph.
No, there's no notes, by the way. No. I have no notes. This is freestyle. I'm looking
I thought you was looking down at a piece of paper.
No. Who cares? Come on, man. It's trash. I'm surprised you got as many notes as you got.
I do.
What is it? Scott said it best. What is it to really say?
What purpose? Who is this for?
I see people saying it's not supposed to be your typical MCU like action movie. It's a sitcom. It's trash as a sitcom. Whatever you want to classify it, it's trash. It's not funny. It's not a funny sitcom. It's not a funny drama. I can give you 5 better women empowerment movies you can watch if you want to get off on that, if that's what you think. I got 5 movies of non-man bashing that's more entertainment. I can name bad movies better than this. So it's complete trash, bro. Like, you remember the show Sparks? Remember that show Sparks?
Yes. Sparks and Sparks. Ooh, that was my show.
See that?
Show.
Anyway, let me move on. The show's trash. You know what, Scott? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and talk episode 6. You didn't miss anything. She went to a wedding. Guess what happened? Absolutely nothing.
You're absolutely right.
She got into a fight with Titiana, and that's was about it.
That's it.
She's talking to a guy there that's nice. I got $1,000 that he's actually the villain of the whole damn show.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
You're giving it to me. Look at the dating episode. Soon as the whole, you should get a dating profile. She's gonna try to be herself, and no one's gonna like it. She's gonna turn into She-Hulk, and everybody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot, Scott. You're gonna love this one. Episode 5. Let me go back. Shout out to David Otunga.
Yeah, I knew I noticed him. He was the. Wasn't he Jennifer Hudson's husband at one point in time? Okay.
He's the one that left with Titiana.
Right. He's the one that was like, "Hey, girl, come on with." Yeah. He was.
Look, man. People trying to slice it.
Wait. Are you? I just want to ask you a question real quick. Are you saying her name like that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, isn't it Titania or some shit?
I don't care if it's Titania.
Okay.
Trash.
Okay.
Look, it's trash. It's the worst MCU anything. It's the worst Marvel branding of anything outside of Iron Fist. I didn't see Iron Fist. Y'all said Iron Fist was worse.
No, Iron Fist was bad. Iron Fist was bad.
Hit you with the Candyman. No.
I never seen it.
Iron Fist was worse.
Yeah, Iron Fist was bad.
So I never seen it. But until I watch Iron Fist, She-Hulk is trash.
Wow.
Garbage, waste of time. What? There's nothing. There's no meat on the bone. There's nothing to talk about because they're not giving me nothing. There's no entertainment. I'm literally I caught up on all the reading of my manga chapters watching this. I ended up reading my job's entire handbook while this was on. I vacuumed my room. I read the Quran. I watched a season of Friends while this show was on, and I'm waiting to laugh or look up or look interested of anything that I saw. It did not happen. Oh, look, it's the Daredevil mask. You know the thing about that Daredevil mask scene, and this is so sad because it's his yellow suit.
Yep.
You know what's so sad about that? When there's I'm trying to find a good comparison. All right, Scott, we can go here. Oh, this is a good example. Take wrestling. There's a 2-hour show. You watch the first hour. It's trash. you leave. Like, I'm done. 2-hour show. First hour was this bad. I ain't watching it. But the last 30 minutes is one of the greatest things you've ever seen in your life. But it's wasted. Because nobody cares. So you gave me, it's a 30-minute show, 28 minutes of BS, and you want me to care about the last 2 minutes of a Daredevil helmet? Why don't you just release the Daredevil show so we can move the hell on?
So, and I definitely feel like this. The Daredevil thing wasn't like a big thing. You remember how I told you I didn't watch the trailer for Doctor Strange? But I didn't see Charles Xavier's chair. I didn't see it until after I saw Doctor Strange. But the thing about it is, it didn't move me. It didn't move me. When Charles Xavier came, I was like, oh, okay, it's Charles.
Perhaps we should tell him.
Yeah, it didn't bother me. So I definitely get what you're saying, because, and they made it such a thing. Oh, we got to put people's stuff away, and then like you see, it's a Daredevil ham. And the first thing I'm going like, oh, it's his yellow suit. It's not even the red one. So
it's the yellow suit.
It's the yellow suit. So I'm like, oh, okay. But like,
we created theories from Easter eggs from WandaVision that wasn't even there.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we was going balls to the wall with that.
I see the Daredevil helmet and go, so?
Right, I agree.
Bring the Wrecking Crew. Don't get me started.
You mean the village people? They were basically the village people with weapons. They were the village people with weapons. The village people with weapons. Oh,
I'm sorry. This is not a woman thing. It's not a man thing for me. It is strictly a entertainment thing.
And it's not good.
No messages. Yeah, no messages. No motives. No nothing. I'm not speaking from man bashing. I'm not speaking from hating a woman lead actress, because we can go down the list. I bring up Terminator 2 and Aliens, and now we got Predators, the new Predator, Prey. I bring up all the lead women action scenes set it off. We can go down the freaking list.
Great movie.
We can do it. We can do it all. I'm right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
This is trash. No agenda. No nothing. It sucks. Out of 10, I give it a -12. It's the worst MCU anything I've ever seen. Point blank, period. That's it. And the only reason I'm watching it is for this show. Because without it,
but also you wanna stay in the loop for Phase 4, sir.
No, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel I think that ship has passed with us getting excited about Marvel stuff. Like,
wait, what else? Wait. What else is Phase 4? Just so.
It's Thunderbolt. No, Thunderbolt.
Don't even get me started on that bullshit. Don't even get me started on that bullshit. Y'all, they didn't even put damn Zemo.
Let's stay on She-Hulk. Let's stay on She-Hulk real quick. We can get the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Thunderbolts in a minute. But
yes.
Okay.
All in all, with however you want to classify this show, sitcom, drama, MCU, action, whatever you want to call it, it's the worst thing ever made. Like, I wanted to watch Friends so bad, and I hate Friends. I know I bring that up. I hate Friends. I'll watch. I can watch I Love Lucy for 3 hours straight.
I can't move my face like. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was trying to move my face like a little wink, Joe. Okay. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all know me. I do like She-Hulk.
Love it.
No, I'm not saying I love it, because I do have some problems with it, but I do like it.
What show is it better than?
I think
it's the best MCU show.
I will say this: Scott has shown a side of me that I must acknowledge. Scott has said that I'm an in the moment type person when it comes to this stuff.
Prisoner of the moment.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, he's absolutely right. He's right. So I decided to like really pinpoint what I don't like, and I'm not gonna say. Now I will say this. I said in the beginning.
Hear what made you laugh? What made you laugh? I didn't laugh.
So I do. Okay. Okay. I wrote some of this crap down. Okay. One.
Crap.
Episode 6.
Yeah, he said crap.
I got a problem. I got a problem with her door being unlocked after she just got tried to rob in the driveway. I mean, in the home. Like, I had a problem with the door. Like, her cousin just kicked in the door. Like, yo, what up, boo? The drip broker. That kind of made me laugh. The drip broker, Joe. The dude with the shoes. He's like, I gotta go see the drip broker. The dance at the elevator that they was nailing. I was like, that's kind of dope. I did like the attitude of the fashion designer. I like that in episode 6.
Wait, the attitude, man. Now you grasping.
No, hold on.
Not even straws. You grasping the air. I like the attitude.
I like his character. I like his character. I like like dude's character. He got the drip. He reminds me. You know who he reminds me of, Jay? You ever Miss Doubtfire? He reminds me of when they was trying to get Robin Williams together to be Miss Doubtfire. He kind of reminds me of the two, the brother and the dude together. So I kind of like that.
What about that one action scene? Exactly. Continue.
What action scene? In 6?
Continue.
Oh,
no,
let me go ahead and say this out the way. The action scenes are nothing to like, oh my God, this is dope. It's nothing. They're maybe in the beginning when her and Hawk was going at it. After that, because she's not fighting anything that's her equal. So it's really not anything to like, oh wow, she for the little flying demons. That okay, boom. And her fighting the chick, you didn't already beat her once. So you could clearly beat her again unless, so
on the trash episode you haven't watched yet, Scott, she ends up getting to the fight with Titiana.
Like she does it again.
Titania.
She fights Titania again and takes an L again. So the fighting scenes are nothing to, and if I had to say so, I would say She-Hulk has nothing to do with the action. I'm being honest. I mean, the action is, like I said.
So why do you watch it?
I actually like the fact that She-Hulk is in the MCU and they're like actually showing her. I do like that. I kind of like that. I do like I now like the lawyer stuff. Like I definitely felt like this episode where the episode you're talking about when she's trying to take the name She-Hulk. I kind of like how it reminded me of, I'm not going to say Law and Order. Okay, I'm not going to say that, but I'm not going to say Law and Order. But it reminded me of maybe like an episode of The Lincoln Lawyer. Because you actually got to see them. It reminds me of an episode of Lincoln Lawyer. Like, now, the cases aren't complex like The Lincoln Lawyer, but it's like to see, oh, okay, like the dude with all the wives. Like, and he kept just like killing himself and coming back. I thought that was pretty good. Come on, guys.
Oh my God,
that was pretty good.
Bruh.
You didn't like that? I thought that was pretty good.
No, bro.
Okay.
Let's look at the episode 5 court case. They showed a clip of She-Hulk denouncing the name. Then they showed a clip of She-Hulk not denouncing the name. And they said, okay, we'll allow you to fight it. And then the way she beats it, it said, hey, I use it as my
like in
social media app name. And they said, case dismissed. And we're out of here, guys.
But
I mean, okay, watching this show, you're like, I don't think that's how law works. Like
law, I mean, Scott, that doesn't count for you. You have a law degree. That doesn't count for us. That doesn't count. You have a law degree.
That was a toughie one right there.
It's I like seeing Jen kind of doubt herself, but then kind of like, oh, okay, like the episode when she meets the dude Josh, who like me and like you said is going to be, like he's going to be a villain. He's going to be a villain. We're calling it. I feel like too. I like how, he's trying to give her some self-esteem, and the first, she wasn't like housing the self-esteem, like, oh, you're powerful and your stuff like that. Not even as She-Hulk, just like her friends are trying to boost her up, and like she doesn't. Okay, go ahead. I see your hand raised.
When you watch some of the stuff you're talking about, you don't never sit here and feel like it's deja vu, like you've seen this before.
No, I definitely do feel like I've seen it before.
You never watched Never Been Kissed?
No, I it has every teenage drama joint with it. I get it. It is
just as simple.
It really is. But I think for me, it's just seeing She-Hulk finally get her piece in a movie. Maybe that's what it is. It's
still trash, but I see where you're coming from.
Absolutely, I definitely get all y'all points. Y'all not making wrong points. There are some times when I'm like, but I will say this, when I'm watching She-Hulk 2, remember how we talked about with a lot of the comic book movies, I'm just cutting off my brain at this point. I'm not even like going knee deep into it. I'm just watching it to be watching it. Okay. So I think because I do that, it's more enjoyable. Like now, if I was watching like I was watching WandaVision, I'd be like, oh hell no, nah, there's no way, not even close, not even close. Javon said She-Hulk or Thor: Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder, easily.
I got
Screaming Ghost alone.
I gotta agree. Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, see, Javon kind of like I kind of just cut off my brain with it, but I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it because I think it does make some good points that people like. I still talk about this one episode when Bruce is trying to tell her, "Don't be afraid," or "You're not strong," and she talks about how she has to be when she's in a room, and I know we just talked about men, but when she's in a room full of men and people like cutting her off, and I think that hits me too because I've been in that situation and seen that happen to women. Like, damn, you gonna let her finish talking? You just cutting her off? Like, I do like that, but as far as like you were saying about the actions, like non-existent, doesn't matter. Like even when she was fighting the village people, I'm like, this is dumb. This is dumb. Like I was like, so this was dumb. Just with the flying bats. That was dumb. I'm like, okay, that was stupid. That like, okay, no, done deal. I do personally enjoy it. From 1 to 10, I do give it like a 4. I do give it like a 4. I give it like a 4.
That's really high. You overrating that show.
At least
You're overrating that show. That show is bad.
Yeah, I definitely get the point, Javon. Like why, like that's if I had one thing about the show, that's the one thing I hate. I hate how every man in the show has to be a douche. Everyone. They can't come across because I'm gonna try to tell you, I'm not getting excited about the dude now because, like you said, you can literally tell from the episode he comes in like this is staged. He's a villain. Literally, he gives the whole villain vibe.
With the lazy writing, even when you bring up like the whole. What did you just say? See, that's how bad the show is. Before this moment, you brought up that you like that they showed what in the how men cut her off.
Yeah,
that impact ain't even felt because it's on to the next thing. It's on to the next thing. That's not that impact ain't even felt. And
it's kind of like too nothing.
Insert social trope here for men. Insert social trope women here. Yeah. It's not organic feeling. It's force funny. It's trash.
It's definitely the jokes are like I said. The only thing I kind of laughed at or actually enjoyed was the lawyer and the paralegal trying to get the drip thing. I thought that was cool. But I would definitely tell you, to me this is not. I wouldn't even say this is an introduction. This is just to get people familiar with She-Hulk. So when she makes her appearance in the movie, we won't be like, "Oh, who is she?"
They should have done it.
First off, I don't think anybody is going to be like, "Who's that?" Second, when it comes to her,
you don't think so? You don't think somebody gonna
wait. First off, I don't think people are gonna be like, "Who's that?" Well, that's a female Hulk. I wonder what they call her. She-Hulk, like light bulb. Okay. Second,
I'm talking about how she became She-Hulk.
I don't think, and also I don't think it matters how she became She-Hulk because when they show how she became She-Hulk in the show, guess what? It didn't matter. It didn't hit. It didn't resonate. So they could have saved this whole entire show and put it for like a 5 to 7 minute setup in a movie.
Facts. Third, this show is a clip flashback in a movie.
Damn,
that's bad.
Damn, I do think it's enjoyable. Like I said,
what did you miss?
Like
okay. Oh, and my third point, I forgot. My third point. No, it's okay. My third point was, why, Josh?
Why do I like it?
I just, it's to the point where I'm like.
I don't get it either.
Does somebody off camera got a knife or a gun to your head or something? But
Scott, I'm trying to tell you.
I want to know why you fighting so hard for this show that is really bad.
But Scott,
said worse
it's really hard for me to not completely. Even this with anything, I give anything a chance. Okay, I watched Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I watched Abraham
because you still have the stigma against Venom.
Because Venom was bad. Venom took me 3 days to watch. I'm not saying that.
So wait. So let me ask you this: you rather watch? What's it? 6 episodes now? You rather watch those 6 episodes?
Than Venom? Yes, without a doubt in my mind.
You know what? That right there, that proves
Seriously
proves that you or drinking some kind of bleach or something. I don't know what the hell is going on with you.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm for sure telling you.
Level.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are other movies besides Venom that are bad. Okay. As of this year,
Blade Trinity or She-Hulk?
Being worse?
Which would you rather watch?
Blade Trinity.
The Last Witch Hunter, or She-Hulk.
The Last Witch Hunter. The Last Witch Hunter. That was actually I kind of like that. I kind of like the Last Witch Hunter.
The one with Vin Diesel's?
Yes.
You just name it just straight Vin Diesel movies. Okay.
Yeah. The Last Witch Hunter was pretty good though. The Last Witch Hunter was pretty good though. I kind of like that. I was like, oh yeah, this is intriguing.
At first, I was like, the Last Witch Hunter. That was the Vin Diesel movie. Then you said Bloodsport. I was like, oh, this is a trend. Okay.
Another bad movie.
Is that the one where he had the nano machines in? I didn't see that. I didn't see that one.
Or Bloodsport, when he's like a superhero.
I watched Double Dragon.
Whoa! Now you're being disrespectful. Time out. Double Dragon was the shit. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Pause. What are you talking? Wait. You mean with the T-1000 was the bad dude? Well, Double Dragon was the truth.
That wasn't a good movie, bro. It wasn't like
it was enjoyable.
It was a good movie. I'd rather watch that.
Yes!
I'd rather watch that 10 times in a row than She-Hulk.
I was about to say, Double Dragon is training day compared to She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. It's training
day.
Oh, my God. Double Dragon was the shit. Double Dragon was the shit.
Okay. I went looking for John Leguizamo Mario movie after watching She-Hulk.
Okay, wait.
Where is that at? I need.
No, I was gonna go there. I was gonna say the movie Pest, but
Pest.
You just said John Leguizamo, so I was just thinking movie Pest or She-Hulk.
I haven't seen Pest. I thought you were gonna say like something. I thought you was about to say It's Pat. That's what I thought you was about to say.
It's Pat was hilarious.
It's Pat was funny.
That's one of the most
Pat was hilarious.
I'm cracking up just thinking about It's Pat.
Hey, son, the best part in It's Pat is when he thought he got him with the driver's license, and the driver's license had like a bullet hole on the top. That shit was so funny, bro. Yo, It's Pat was hilarious, yo. If y'all haven't seen It's Pat, that movie is like back from like the 90s, but it's probably one of the funniest things you will ever see.
God, that movie was hilarious.
It's Pat is hilarious, yo. That movie was great, yo. Oh my man. God.
That movie. You know what? I think I want to see it. I'm gonna see that movie within the next week.
Yo, Pat is hilarious, bro.
That movie is
your
hilarious.
man was so obsessed with Pat. Your man lost his job, his wife.
Yeah.
That movie was great. But yeah, Scott, it's not good. Okay, like I said, a 4 to me, that's pretty low. A 4 is low.
Pretty high. It's pretty high.
High? Okay. All right. So how are we? Okay. What is like a 1 for you?
Wait. A 4 is 1 point away from average.
I mean, when you put it like that. Okay. So okay. All right. So what are we classifying? Okay. What would you classify Iron Man 2 on a scale from 1 to 10?
Whiplash? Oh shit.
Out of 10?
Like a 3.
Okay, maybe we should do 1 to 5. Maybe is 5 a little bit easier?
5. What? Iron Man 2 on a 1.
Okay, so if that's a 1,
and that's a movie though, so we can be putting movies and TV shows in the same scale of like 1 to 5.
You know what's crazy?
I would say Iron Man 3 was a 2.
I'm about to say, with Scott saying, well, that's a movie, before you bring up a show, you ain't about to find no other show worse than She-Hulk because it don't get greenlit. That trash would not make it to anybody's TV. So that's why there's no comparison.
A show that
sitcom, there's no sitcom or whatever you want to classify She-Hulk as. that was released on TV.
You may be right.
That was that bad.
You may be right. I can't think of a show that was like really bad.
That's why I brought up Sparks. Sparks had what, a season or two at best.
But hey, I appreciated that they had Miguel Nunez, and James Avery, and the young Terrence Howard.
Robin Givens and Terrence Howard. Yeah.
Man, that was an all-star cast right there.
All-star cast.
Homegirl from Next Friday.
All-star cast.
The secretary.
Man.
The dude from Car Wash, the little small dude.
Man.
Yes.
Okay, so basically,
She-Hulk don't get greenlit, man, on normal standards with most shows.
But that's what I was kind of talking about. That's what I was kind of talking about. Marvel has set themselves up so good that anything
they can have flops.
Right. They can have flops. They can do that.
Yep.
They can do that.
I bet you it ain't. I bet you not flopping. It's flopping from a critic. From
Oh yeah. But as far as numbers go, I agree with you. I agree with you. It ain't flopping from. Yeah, I agree.
I'm part of the problem because I don't want to give them my view. I don't want my one view to count to a good million.
I agree with you. From a critic's view, it's probably flopping, but as far as numbers go, it's probably just not doing. It's doing its thing. Well, not doing it. Well, yeah, I would say it's doing its thing. I would probably say
They ain't gonna get Cowboy Bebop how it went from the highest streaming show one week to the lowest, the biggest drop off in Netflix history. Ain't gonna happen. Even if it do, they gonna keep it on there.
Cowboy Bebop wasn't that bad though.
Yes, it was. That's why I got canned.
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean,
the first 2 episodes was great.
What they did to Edward was like terrible. What they did to Ed was terrible. I'm like, oh my God,
that was terrible.
That was terrible. I'm like, geez, oh my goodness, that was bad.
Thanks for trying.
Oh, that was bad. That's bad.
Better than She-Hulk.
Damn. God, man, y'all really, man.
It's trash, bro. I ain't never seen nothing as bad as this.
You know what? I got to give it to you, Josh. You know, you sticking to your guns.
Yeah,
you sticking to your guns, even though you're wrong. you're dead. You're flat out dead wrong. But you're sticking to your guns. You know.
I haven't seen a movie or a show.
Okay,
as bad
I got
as
one.
In the past decade,
is Rollerball worse than She-Hulk? Rollerball just may be the worst we'll ever seen, and I'm not even gonna lie.
Comparing movies now,
because Jason's kind of right. I can't think of a show that was bad. Like, no, don't get me wrong. We have the shows that got bad near the end, but they weren't bad all around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Jason may just have a point. I can't think of a show that was like bad. Oh wait, Iron Fist. I forgot. Iron Fist.
I never. See
but see, you didn't see Iron Fist.
I respect. But I believe y'all.
Look, Javon just said Iron Fist. Like Iron Fist was bad. I mean, first episode, I was like, oh, this is
pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
That played him.
That was not his role. That was not his role.
Danny.
Yeah.
He was no. Like the best thing about that show was. What's her name? Jessica Stroop.
Yeah, Iron Fist. And Iron Fist was pretty bad. I mean, like, it was bad.
Can I ask y'all this?
And the girl.
Oh, go ahead.
Got the Asian girl.
Can I ask y'all this?
Yes.
The most trash Flash seasons you've ever seen and the most trash Arrow seasons you've ever seen. Is it worse than She-Hulk?
No, they're at least watchable. No, they're at least watchable. I can go ahead and say that. No, I will probably watch. Oh, no, wait. I don't know. That lightsaber lightning.
Went to jail. Those
that was bad. Yeah,
I'd rather watch that than She-Hulk, real shit, because at least there was action. At least they were
Oliver
trying.
became a mayor of the city.
Oh, that was, and like he was, and not only that, he was a mayor and still being a damn Green Arrow at night. Like,
with a son.
How were you making it to board meetings if you're going out vigilanting all night? That shit was wild. Like when he did become the mayor, that shit was wild. It was though.
A son of me.
He was, bro. Yeah, those episodes were pretty bad. Well, I can't even say that because I definitely feel like even though Smallville got bad, I still watch Smallville over goddamn.
I watch Smallville now.
Smallville was the truth.
I watched your fucking podcast of Talkville.
Their podcast is dope. Their podcast is dope.
I watch it.
I do too.
I watch those little clips.
Smallville will always hold the CW. Always.
And you know what? They realized because Michael Rosenbaum had his own podcast for a while, and then he realized, you know what? People still like Smallville, so he brought Tom Welling, and they got their own show.
Talkville, yeah. And dude, you should hear. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Listening to that podcast and watching it, Yo, they had them fools were working. Like, I didn't even know Tom Welling used to drive himself to work. Your man didn't even have a driver. The crew had to get together, be like, yo, y'all need to get Tom a driver because he gonna kill himself. Oh my gosh, bro. Man, Talkville is the business. It will always hold a special place in my heart. Smallville, rest up, baby. You're never going nowhere. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question. The worst episodes I can think of The Flash or Green Arrow put together.
In recent history, the finale of what was it, season 7 with all those Godspeeds.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
That's just recent.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Is it worse than She-Hulk?
I feel like
I still would rather watch that than She-Hulk.
What?
That Godspeed episode? Yeah, I'd
rather watch that than She-Hulk?
Look, and I know I hate to go back to comparing movies and shows. I remember feeling how I felt walking in about to watch Malignant. Like, I'm about to see what this shit is. And I'm walking out of Malignant like, hey, that was actually...
Malignant was that shit was movie. So good. Malignant was so good.
She-Hulk, man. That She-Hulk.
Man,
She-Hulk
Malignant was good. Oh my God.
She-Hulk isn't even Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Man. Whoa, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Wow. Whoa. So Annihilation was bad. Annihilation was bad.
So you will watch 6 episodes of
Over Annihilation? Yes. Over Annihilation. Yes. Yes.
We're watching Annihilation.
Yes. 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 Annihilation was bad.
Come to think about it, that Sonya Blade wasn't too bad, but that rating kind of made me mad. But
yeah,
I would watch Annihilation. Yeah.
Yep.
How about Doom Annihilation? Now, if you say Doom Annihilation, I'm going to just flip this on.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Oh, don't see it. Don't see it. It was terrible.
That's when I was asking you all about in the chat. I said, should I watch this? And it was like,
no. Yes, Doom Annihilation was trash.
Doom wasn't.
Javon said yes, he would watch She-Hulk over Annihilation. Annihilation was bad. Mortal Kombat was bad. Mortal Kombat
Annihilation. The Sub-Zero, the little brother Sub-Zero versus Scorpion battle on the bridge alone beats all 6 episodes of She-Hulk by itself.
God.
By itself.
Damn, guys. God damn.
Just the fandom and just the Easter egg of all the Mortal Kombat characters, all the fan service, that alone beats everything She-Hulk has done in all 6 episodes. Just showing Cyrax. It's like, oh snap, it's Cyrax. Now the scene could be trash. That's better than what She-Hulk has ever done. I'll tell you that. They had Animality, Nightwolf was lit.
They did.
They had Nightwolf in it. Shao Kahn was pretty cool.
But come on, y'all. Annihilation was, oh my God.
Wasn't Ermac in there too?
Yep, Ermac was in it too.
Ermac or Rain, or one of
Rain.
Yeah.
It was Rain. Yeah.
Was in it.
Yeah. You know, it's just
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yep. I watched the Mortal Kombat TV show that was on TNT on HBO Max a couple weeks ago.
But that was too. I think that was the good one though. That was on. That one was.
It was one of them was bad. That came on Saturday nights. One was bad.
Okay.
It was one that came on that was bad.
The one I'm talking about, the one that used to come on after WCW Monday Night Nitro.
Yeah, that one was all right though. That one was all right. That one was all right.
The YouTube one lit. That's classic.
Yeah, the YouTube one. YouTube one is dope.
Like violent and bloody.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that junk classic.
Yeah. But that's all I had this week. Okay. Let's save because we already at the hour. So let's save, and look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Most people start watching our shit after an hour. So let's keep it to an hour. But no, we do need to talk about Thunderbolts because I'm highly disappointed about that. But I'm going to save that for y'all. Because I was pissed. When I saw the Thunderbolts lineup, I was like, y'all gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah,
this totally defeats the actual original purpose of the Thunderbolts.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. At this point, the magic that was Marvel is fading out. Because at this point, they're just putting shit together at this point. But we're gonna get into that next week. We're gonna get into that next week because they're just putting shit together at this point. They really are. No, man, you missed it. We talked about Hugh and Deadpool earlier, and that's the first thing we talked about on the episode. So that's it.
Better than She-Hulk, and it ain't even come out yet.
Right, the damn Instagram post got more views than She-Hulk.
Smooth.
Yep. That's it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Follow y'all boys, so we know when we go live. Go ahead,
Watch
Jake.
Lord of the Rings is actually pretty good.
The Rings of Power?
Andor has actually been pretty good too. It's slow, but it's been good. I like it.
So
it's better than She-Hulk.
We can talk about that next week. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet.
That's gonna be my new motto. It's better than She-Hulk.
Damn, that's fucked up. All right, y'all. One love. We love y'all. Stay frosty. And if you can't be good, wait, the camera's here. It's like this, and the camera's right here. If you can't be good at it. That was pretty funny. Oh, let me stop streaming.